Hey, what's up, guys? This is Ninja on a Ninja, and basically, this is gonna be a short video because I had a script written out because I was watching a video, and basically the person in the video um showed me that he is basically afraid of basically everything, and thus it's 99 to 1, then he's more confident. But if it's anywhere near 50-50, no. 60-40, no. 70-40, nah, not really. 80-20, or 70-30 rather. 80-20, maybe. 90-10, I might. But like 99-100, sure. Yeah, then. So, anyways, basically, what I've observed is that what had happened was once upon a time, there was a division between casuals and contenders, and you had to try between those two, right? You had to actually try. Actually, like you had to want to win. You had to be competitive. You had to be paying attention. You had to have that calling, basically. I don't know what to call it, but the competitive PvP-ness, basically, you had to have a PvP-ness, right? It'd be basically not a nub, right? You couldn't be a nub with a nub. Anyways, the two mixed, and so what I'm trying to tell you is like League of Legends, for example. The reason why League of Legends sucks a lot of the time, and I think what they should do um, is they should actually start you like at 60% up. I mean, as far as like the first games, especially, should matter a lot. So they'll take longer. Cause like I will tell you right now, I'm an iron player in League of Legends, okay? But I'm playing against people that are at least platinum, maybe diamond, somewhere around there, right? Literally, I've uploaded videos, right? Of these people like a Yasuo who is getting every CS and he's poking me at every instance and he's timing everything. He's lighting his ults up, escaping with 10 HP. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some high level shit in Iron 2. What the fuck is going on here, right? Anyways, so the point is, you should have these first few matches, and they should matter. They should be scrutinized to hell and back, where it's like you're guaranteed to have people who are like you're iron, they're iron. You suck, they suck, right? Or you're good, they're good. Or just and at first again, you can be bad, and they can be good, right? But I'm talking about on your team, and then as the opponents at least below you, right? Never above you, never potentially above you, always below you, right? And it should be highly scrutinized, basically. Um, there has to be something because there's trolls online, and what like basically it's the whole punching down area. What they do, and this is popularized by people like Chick 2G, Night Blue, Surge has um, people Night Blue, I think is his name. People like that, like garbage players, and what they'll do is they'll make a new account and then just win until they get to higher up, and then once they start fighting people that don't fall for their bullshit, they make a new account and do it again. And then it's just people to do that all the time. Like to the point where they have like 700 accounts that they don't play, right? That's basically what's going on. And so the basically League of Legends, up to a certain point, it's just chaos. Like it's just like you just throw a dart and just you have no idea where it's gonna land because the world is chaotic, and it's because casuals and contenders mixed basically, and then we have um, casuals that are enjoying the edge that contenders feel by winning by punching down, and they beat noobs and they feel good because they think that they're winning, right? And they're being like, I don't know what it is, like society, they're encouraging girls to be sluts, and they're rewarding them and encouraging that kind of notion, that motion, that idea to be that basically, and it's not good. Like overall, at the end of the day, they're gonna hate life, they're gonna regret everything. You know what I'm saying? The fun right now, it's great, it's lovely, it's fun right now, but when you're fucking 30, you're like, fuck, I really wish I didn't do that. Or you're gonna get a husband, like, a boyfriend rather, right? You're gonna meet a dude, and he's like, there's no there's no attachment, there's no connection, because you're dull. There's no, like, when you touch fingers, bzz, 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 there's no sensation, nothing, right? It's gone. That connection is gone. It doesn't exist because you had so many that now this is just 2 points touching, just touching. It's nothing. There's nothing, right? So, anyways, that's what happens basically, um, and I think that's what happened with competition basically, and now it's being exploited and utilized, and then on top of that, there's also the evil in the world where like people with money will promote you and make you do well financially, and so you're encouraged to do more. And the problem is you're a bad person, and so that's badness is being encouraged, and society is getting shittier and shittier and shittier until we have America today, and it's just gonna get worse, right? Until people stop and actually grow up and or fight back or realize like there has to be a point. Like, are you a contender? Are you a casual? Don't play a contender game. The queues may be longer, but it's a lot better than a feeder or an AFK. You know what I'm saying? Like, just fucking wait, right? But anyways, so I was watching this match with this one dude, and like half of these things, um, I'm like, bro, get involved, go do stuff. Like the reason why this happens because you weren't there, and you were completely safe. That thing I told you about, like he wouldn't do it unless he was 90% guaranteed. Like you have a 90% survival chance, then he would do it, but he won't do it 50-50. You were saying, and even less at 30-70 and 20-80. Like I personally, okay, I talk about myself from my ear. People tell me, "Oh, you're egotistical." This is the first time in a long time I've been about myself, but um, so it's funny you guys say that, but this is the first time I've ever been selfish in any way at all. But I had a surgery, right? And before the surgery, they have you sign a paper that says you will not blame the doctors if your surgery goes wrong, or something along those lines, right? And I said, challenge accepted. You know what I'm saying? I remember on the surgery bed with IVs and shit in my arms, and I was like, challenge accepted. Let's go. And the doctors giggled and they laughed amongst themselves, and they handed it to them. And then the countdown began. Surgery happened, and I would sue them right now if I could. The last one, he fucked up my life. But anyways, the point is like, I don't like my survival rate was probably like 70-30, 80-20, 60-40, something, right? I know that my heart is burned because those clear things. Basically, they had to use that on me, and my heart was burned basically when they're doing that. So I know that was a thing. But what was I saying? Oh, competitors, and so the point is like you gotta be a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, uh, what's it called? Like, if someone picks on my woman, for example, or if someone's about to shoot my girl, I will jump in the way. I'll take the hit. I'll take the shot, even if it's a 10, 90%, or there's like a 0% chance that you're going to survive. I'll jump in the way because it's my girl. You know what I'm saying? And as far as like League of Legends and the team, like the same mindset still is true. But as far as the game goes, like my character dies, not me. Like I might die, but my team lives on, and I do that all the time. In fact, the reason that I don't do well in League of Legends, I believe currently, is because I don't have an ego. Basically, I'm not selfish enough to be all about me. I think at the start you have to be a selfish fuck until you have um, the Mustang, and then once you have the Mustang, now it's teamwork. But a lot of people can't change to teamwork once they have the Mustang, and a lot of people who sell out, like that's what I mean. Like it's all about selling out and being corrupt, and if my life, I guarantee that if I was an evil person, my life I'd be hell of a person. I would either be dead in prison or I would be living fucking fat right now, right? But then I'd have to live with myself and all the shit I've done, and all the regrets that I've done, and blah blah blah, right? And so now today, currently, I can look at my past and I regret not doing things, but I'm not like fuck man, I wish I didn't do that, or damn, I wish I didn't do this or whatever. I don't have those feelings because I didn't do those things. I never gave in. I never got tempted. And every girl that I ever had potential to be with, I was like, thank fucking God I didn't, because I found out so much about this girl that I would have fucking hated. I would have hated my life. There's guys in the world today that hate their life. They hate their kid, but they won't say that because it's their kid. You know what I'm saying? Like once their child is born, like there's a bond or something that's created, and you go across that bond. But behind closed doors, you know what I'm saying? Like away from the world, I fucking hate this. Right, but in reality, yeah, I fucking family got love, man. My wife, I say, hell yeah, please, please, if I could fucking re-roll, I would. Oh my fucking god, I love it, man. It was saying that's the world today, and that's me. No matter what, no matter where you take it, that's I'm me. I'm me. That's what all the girls in my high school. I remember in Facebook I put a post that said like, I'm me, and most girls regret not dating me because I'm real, and I am what they I am what I offer, at least, right? And some girls actually liked that comment, and I was like, fuck, dude, like that takes some fucking balls to admit. You know what I'm saying? To be a girl, like you could have been maybe one of them, but like, man, her name started with A. I'll say that much. There's one girl, her name started with A. She had a kid, and she hated her life, and she fucked up. She decided to go with a more attractive man, and she paid for it. You know what I'm saying? And but again, they encourage you and they tell you to do it, and these girls are fucking loving life. The loving is great. It's amazing right now, but they don't realize that in 10 years when it's like, okay, well, it's time to get married and settle down, so that means I can't have you. You're like the fourth bitch in my life, so you gotta go now because my number one said that there's the risk is not too much. Now I'm gonna let you go, and then there's no thought of you at all. You're just you're dead. You don't matter, and your life was fucking ruined. But you don't know. Anyways, some competitor and casual, basically, right? And the two worlds are mixed, and that's what we have, and that's what sucks. So like when you had imagine NFL, but everyone in the world is playing. That's basically what it is. And so the top team wants to play, but they have to wait in line, and there's like 8 people in front of them. And by the time the 49ers get to play the Raiders, they have to play 7,000 other fucking places, and they can't connect. You know what I'm saying? They can't reach the goal. They can't get there. They can't. And this is the problem with America today, and this is what happened to Bernie Sanders and the Bernie blackout. It's because there's so much crap and so much bullshit that you can't pay attention to everything and some things slip by. And Bernie Sanders was one of those things. I myself am one of those things. But you'll notice this fucker and that fucker. It's because there's in the way people. And they are in the way, and you notice them because they got your attention right then and there. And since they got your focus here and now, you don't see the guy down the street. You don't see the guy out to your right or to your left or whatever, right? Um, so like that whole situation is all bullshit, and that's what I'm trying to point out. There's corruption, and then the top capitalizes on it. Like as long as what's it called? They can make money off of it. They will. They do. They do. Oh, just whatever. And again, it's like that bitches. Um, it's like bitches when you're younger. Basically, it's like I may ruin your life, but guess what? I had no thought of you at all, so I don't care. Whatever. No big deal. Whatever. You're gone. Bye. That's how they are with the money. Like, I don't care. Whatever. I get paid. I still have a yacht. So, whatever. I don't care. I get my 400,000 sky yacht. I'm gonna fucking benefit, and you may suffer, but guess what? I don't have to live with this. So, fuck it. Yeah, Trump. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's the world. That's the world, right? That's what happens when I watch League of Legends. And the reason why this is happening is because, again, casuals and competitors. And then it's kind of like what happened with males and females. Like, if the female wants to work, fine, cool, whatever. Um, but now they made it to the point where it's like you can't have a house unless both of you are working full time and your kid grows up in a world that's fucked up and they want that kind of chaos. Basically, back then women weren't allowed to work, but the man made plenty enough money for the house. That's what it was back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Um, but anyways, like shit changes, opinions change, things happen, and then on top of all that, the rich are influencing everything. So, anyways, yeah, that's all I want to say. Just I was watching a game, and I'm just watching him, and it's like, dude, why aren't you going? Why are you so fucking scared? Why are you not getting involved? Why are you playing a competitive game if you're not gonna be competitive? You know what I'm saying? That's at the end of the day, that's what it is. I'm noticing you because you're in the fucking way. That's why I'm paying attention to you, and you're bitching that I'm bitching, right? And you're right. I shouldn't bitch, but also I'm right because you shouldn't have been there. You shouldn't be competitive. You shouldn't be in my lane. You should move. It's like in the autobahn, right in Germany. Like get to the right. Get. Why are you in the left lane? I'm noticing you because you are in the way. I don't care. Do what you want to do. But the problem is you're now on my territory, basically, right? You're in the way, basically. And again, this is a competitive game, but you're not being a competitor. You're just playing the game by yourself. You're AFK doing whatever the fuck you want to do, and you're not participating. You're not a competitor. You're a casual. Get out of the way. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And again, I'm only noticing you because I'm a competitor and this is a competition. I have to speed because I have 30 seconds to get to my destination, or else he wins. And I'm like 15 seconds away. So fucking move. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to get somewhere, but you're in the way. And that's competition, right? And in competition, there should be nothing should be in the way, but you're in the way, and the rich are benefiting from it, and they're in like that's basically what's going on. Divided they fall, right? Divided they fall. That's basically what's going on, right? Everything I'm trying to do, I can't do, and that's division, right? They're dividing me from my goal. We're split. We're apart. I want to be here, but I'm over here, and you're in the way. You're in the way, basically, so I can't connect the dots. That's division. Divided, they fall, right? And the rich are they're making it worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. That's why Tracy fucking sucks now. That's why Stockton fucking sucks now. The San King County in general, rather, that fucking sucks, right? Because they were too close to the Bay Area. So what happened was all of the fucking traffic and all the bullshit that was in the Bay Area, all the fucking failures, or all the people that got fucked over, all the honest people got fucked over by liars and manipulators and cheaters and whatnot. I'm sure there's people in San Francisco that own like 10 houses and they don't have anybody living there, and they just like, oh, I like to, live in different houses. Every They have enough money. It's just they're well taken care of enough to be able to do that. And the point is, that's a selfish asshole, because that's 10 homes that could be like for 10 families at least, right? And it could potentially be like 15. Well, I'll just say in general, it could be 10 people, right? Even if it's one house and one bedroom or whatever, or it's a 5 bedroom house. There's 5 people, 7 people live in that one house, and you're taking up 10 of them. That could have been 70 people, but it's to one guy, right? And all of his bitches that he won't invites over and blah blah blah, right? This is drama. This is bullshit, and this is why capitalism, yes, it's good. When you look at the top 10% of what capitalism is, yeah, but it's the same thing with socialism. If you look at the top 10% of what socialism is, but what they're doing is they're comparing capitalism here and socialism here, and then compete. They're comparing them, and like, you want capitalism? It's like, no shit. It's because you're making socialism look like the devil. But the truth is, they're both hell good, and they're both hell fucking bad, right? It just depends on how you look at it. And this is why they're trying to take away schools, to ruin schools and make people stupid. And yeah, and it just sucks because I happen to be smart, intelligent, and that they honestly did not expect me to be who I am, and they wanted me to not exist. Basically, they wanted me dead. I think that's where my brain tumor came from. That's my brain surgery went bad, went poorly. They not intend, like, not really, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like they intentionally fucked it up and to fuck me up, and so that I wouldn't persist. But that's kind of what I do. Like, I am, in essence, that dog who refused to be housebroken, basically, right? Like, I will piss in the house if I damn well want to, right? If I wanted to, I go piss on that floor right now. But we stroke a chord, so to speak, a reason, right? Don't pee there because now you have to live and pee. That makes sense. So I go to the bathroom, right? That's the reason why. Not because you can't go there because I fucking said so, you bitch. That's what housebroken is. And that's what's going on in schools. Every single time a kid asks a question, they get whipped back into shape. It's because they're turning them into obedient little dogs, and this is the result. We're becoming Nazi Germany, basically. And we don't realize it, but that's what's going on. And again, me, I'm just, I never broke. They tried to, but I never did. As much as they hindered, as much as they tried, nope. I walked out. I seen my mother dead on the floor. Like, it did not break me. Nothing broke me. My girlfriend's like, anyways. That's it. That's all I want to say. So thank you to that person. Keep doing what you do. I don't care. But again, the reason why I'm noticing you is because you're a competitor. But you're a casual. You know what I mean? Like, you're in the way. You're traffic. And that's why I'm noticing you. It's not because I'm actively going after you. It's because you're putting yourself there. Like, this is one streamer. I forgot his name. Let me see. What is his name? One second. Nope. That guy's an idiot, though. Oh, fucking hell. Page 2. That's crazy. The boss, you're an idiot as well. The boss, FFS, he's also shit. People like him, but that's also the same reason why there's monkeys that jump in a tree. You know what I'm saying? It's stupid bullshit. There's a guy named Coach Rogue. Also, he's a shitty person. He don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Um, where are you? I want to say Jovan something. I don't remember his name. Grubby. You, there are people that are bad around you. The fuck was his name? Tyler 1 is garbage. Nero Zerg is garbage. Um, Penguinzo is garbage. Fake it till you make it. Long Island Audit, slowly he is becoming something more. Veritasium, I don't like Veritasium. I don't see it. Quanti is also a loser. Fuck, I don't remember. I might, if I can find it, I might put it in the after video. Let's see. Well, after in the doodad section, whatever it's called. But anyways, that's it. Be well, be happy, be safe. It's just casuals and contenders, and they're mixing, and the rich are, um, what's it called, taking advantage of that mixture, because all the people that can compete are being unheard because they're being drowned out by all the casuals. And you're focusing on casuals because they look pretty and they look nice and they have the best camera setup and they have all this equipment and all this technology, and because they have a bigger wallet, you're focusing on them. Meanwhile, the real alphas in the world are being unnoticed. Like Bernie Sanders is the number 2 most talked about subject in the world, but you hear nothing of him in America. This is an example of how they control the media and the networks and whatnot. But anyways, be well, be safe, be happy, be loved, be strong, be safe. God bless. Praise Allah. Praise Yevon. Give me money. I'm broke. I don't live very long. I don't think. I'm actually, just because I'm gonna. I don't think anything's gonna come of it, but basically, I have a thing called Cash App. But if you want, I have a Cash App, and I've had $11.50 in this account for years now. I want to say like 3-4 years. How do I? It's the money. Like I'll put that on the bottom too. But it's dat DoorDash because I had no plans to do anything with it. But the money sign DATDOORDASH, dat DoorDash. And just because the way that happened was you know, a customer placed an order for something. I went, got it all, rang it up, and then for some reason this item wasn't being paid for, and so I paid cash. And then I told the customer what happened, and he gave me the cash back, basically. So I could have told him it was like $50 or something, or I just made up some bullshit. He would pay me because he doesn't know. Because the Americans are dumb, apparently. Like, you don't know. And I'm telling you, stop being that person, right? And again, I charged him $11.50, and in reality, I think that item was like $11.40 or something like that. But that's what he gave me, right? I was like 11.50 or 14. I don't remember what I just said. Whatever. It was I didn't exploit that, and people will exploit that. So stop being stupid so they can exploit you. You need to be smarter. And yes, you can be asshole, or you can get ass hurt. You can take it up the wazoo. You can do whatever the fuck you want with it. I don't care. Personally, that's petty bullshit. I'm an alpha, right? I'm looking at big picture, big stuff, and everyone wants to say I'm egotistical, I'm arrogant, I'm an asshole, blah blah blah, and say what you want. You're fucking petty, you're a douchebag, you're arrogant. Like, literally, you're just mad because I ain't you, and you're just mad because I'm better than you. That's all it is. You're a hater. That's all you are. You're a hater. And despite all the bad shit that happened in my life, I'm still better than you, and you're fucking mad. So that's all it is. That's if you're hating. Or you can be like me and be an alpha like me and just whatever. Fuck it. Who cares? Anyways, about so people be safe, please. Kiss your mother. Kiss her. Tell her you love her. You right now. I don't care. For reals. For real, for real. If you're at home, if you're watching this, and your mother's in the house, get up, okay? And then go over there, tell her you kiss her on the cheek and tell her you love her. Trust me. Anyways, be safe. Peace.